And this is our third episode of our current run. We are trying to do beginner and intermediate tips to play like the pros. Welcome on in. Go ahead and get started. We're going to do another hour here. All right. Looks like our colony's growing some. What's going on here? Eating some raw food. Welcome in, Masa. Go get some meals made. Aw, the doggo boop. Love it. How many meals are we making here? 12. Not quite enough. Alright, so if we've got 6 people, we want to make 3 times 6. So we want to go up to 18 meals. Then we want to set to resume. 13's good. Yep. How's our research going? All right, we're close to microelectronic. So we do have a bit of wealth going on right now, though. 32. So with that being said, one strategy to keep in mind is if you're rushing some wealth, there's a chance you're going to get raided and you're not going to be able to survive that raid. So sometimes you want to have an idea of a pawn that you don't mind donating. So we do have this guy right here who's tough, really good at melee blocking. But if we get a raid that we can't necessarily handle, might just throw him at whatever comes. Same with Jay. And same with Dr. Amelia. Really just want to keep our starting 3 in my mind. That's just in my mind. The other ones get sacrificed. That's going to be who we're going to sacrifice over. It's much easier to rebuild your base. So if we can get away with just letting them destroy our base, we would do that. Oh, look at these. Beginner friendly, because if you ask questions, I can help a beginner out. Hey, LK, welcome in. I mean, we all got to start somewhere, right? Those components coming. And now we've just traded away wealth, which would cause raiders to come. And when you're losing as fun, you get 80%, or you lose 20%. Yeah, download all the quality of life mods and go. Yep, LK likes to play a quite a bit modded Rimworld, right, LK? And it's, you know, great. Rimworld, so many different ways to play. It can completely change the game too, from taking this game out of the box, and then you can kind of mold it to what you want. You want to play Star Wars? Play Star Wars. You just added an additional 20. How many do you have going now? We can unvent that room so we don't have to use the AC in there anymore. We are low on food. We have a little bit there. Our rice is coming in. We can do some hunting. You got 250 on your list. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot more people that have more. Doggo's hauling in that. This is not going to be enough rice for us. We definitely need to go do some hunting. Nightmare, welcome in. You have over 350. Yep, see, there's okay with 250. And then the Nightmare comes in with 350. I mean, we're probably playing different games at that point. LK, you going to be doing any dev modding? Rimworld? I know you've talked about not doing it because you mod another game. Yeah, people doing a 500. Yeah, I follow a guy that has quite a bit too, and he streams. Arataka. Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out where our best bet for hunting is. I'm gonna go there. We're gonna send the crew. King Toke, welcome in. We're gonna send the crew because this is gonna be a good shooting opportunity. 4, 3, 4, 5, 10. So we're gonna get some shooting experience out of this. You're still learning the ins and outs. We got them running back that way, some of them. We get behind them, we're going to push them towards our base, potentially. Every single shot gives them an opportunity to move in a different direction. No, I didn't get a chance to look at Discord yet. I got off work, and then I unwound a little bit, and then I hopped on here. But I will definitely look. Alright, so let's send our cook back. No, don't rescue. Oh, we're outside of a zone. No. I want you to hunt. And of course, Doctor was not set to hunt. There we go. Oh, Doggo got that one. Perfect. Good job, Doggo. And then who's left? Bill. And we got someone bleeding up right here. Boom. It adds more detail to what the Discord says underneath your name when you're playing Rimworld. Interesting. Like what? What extra kind of details? Colony stats? I dig that. That's a pretty sweet idea. Alright, so we got dinner. The one thing we can also do is not let them butcher them all right away. Dr. Cook over here needs to get cooking. Oh, Amelia's doing some butchering. That's perfect. So we've got them as our sous chef. Grow zones 11 by 11? No, it really depends. So we are lucky enough to be by some really good fertile soil here. So this is primarily where I want to grow stuff. Inside of here, this is stuff that's going to be a little bit more protected. Like Psychoid doesn't need to grow on fertile soil. It doesn't really matter. And so they're just growing inside of there to kind of coincide with our wind turbines because they're serving a dual purpose. The wind turbine could have a tree come up and block it, but if we're planting there, then it won't happen. We do need to extend this area here, though. So let's put some Psychoid in there. Yeah, I don't really mess with the sun lamps. I mean, on colder climates. But here, I just... extra power, extra things that don't need to increase our wealth. And so it's really min-maxing stuff. And so we've got the sunshine, we've got fertile soil. But yeah, 11 by 11 would be good to cover by a sun lamp. Mountain cold maps are great. Exactly. play inside a mountain base, you definitely want to do that. These guys are going to prepare for a little while. All right, so we've got 6. We've got a bolt action, a machine pistol, pump, and an auto pistol. So we're going to say hang out in our compound area. So right now it's inside. We're going to set our animal to be meat shield. There you go, animal. We haven't even trained them into attack. We just want them to stand right there. We'll leave one door open. That way all of them path where we want, which is right through this kill box. So all of our pawns are currently inside of here. Those raiders are going to have a path to us. And so they're going to come right through this tunnel. And we're just going to pop them in the face right there. They might not even make it to us. Because when they're raiding, all you have to do is kill between 40 to 70% of them. And they'll run away. So we're looking at probably killing 4 or 5. Saw a mod that makes it if you're a pawn, if they're using that mod, they're wearing a shield belt, they'll automatically drop it. Yeah, one of those quality of life things. When you're playing without that, you got to take that into consideration. I use shield belts now on my runs where I've got kids, because their bodies just don't take the hits like the adults. And when I want them to be ranged, I have to go in and have them drop the shield belt and then have them pick it up and then start shooting. Okay, so we've prepared this. We've looked at the edge of the map, make sure they're not coming in multiple other angles. Dusters are my go-to. I love dusters. They're so protective. Devil Strand and Thrumbo Fur. When I have those, my pawns wear those instead of marine armor. And they'll want to put on the Devil Strand. So as they get a little bit closer, go into speed 4. We're going to go ahead and draft now. Bring everyone up here. So we're going to put our melee pawn right there. We're going to put our worst shot right there because that causes collision, which is important for this. And I'll explain that in a second. And it might or might not happen right here. Probably not. They're not going to make it to us. But there's a chance we can get one as a prisoner. Nope. Oh, you're coming this way. All right, go out that way. Stay inside. You guys go get some shots. A little bit of target practice. All right. We successfully defended that raid. And they didn't even get to us. Go ahead and let our animal off. We'll get those weapons put away into our base. We'll get those wooden spike traps rebuilt. Now, the reason I drafted that pawn to put them right there is because if you've got a pawn right behind a door and they run up here, it causes them to have collision. So without that, if a group of them were running and they were running on top of each other, they would run right around here. And as soon as they got to you, they would do this ballooning out effect, which sometimes causes them to balloon out in towards your pawns. But the collision right here, that causes them to balloon backward and then single file run through here. And then they can't run past someone who's engaged in combat right there. So that's the whole point of that shotgun tunnel like that. So that's why we wanted to have our one pawn at least right by that door. We can go ahead and set everyone unrestricted. And we want to get some graves made. Because our pawns do not like dead bodies. They don't mind killing them. They sure don't like seeing them. Gross. Dead bodies. Don't make me walk over them. Look at them get all upset. Oh, that one's not upset. They're not upset. Never mind. Oh, there we go. Preserved corpse. So maybe there's a reason here. Nope. I would expect them to be upset. Yeah, Bloodlust doesn't really mind. Some other ones, like Psychopaths, don't really mind. There's a Bloodlust one, so they don't care. You could have that one standing on top of them as long as they're not stinky corpses. Cannibals absolutely love the corpses. So this is base game without any ideologies. But yeah, for those that haven't experienced ideology, you can actually cause them to not care about bodies with different ideologies. But if you're just playing base game, don't worry about that. Base game, we will bury them. You come and hang out in the morning with me when we're playing our Impid colony that's using biotech, ideology, royalty, and anomaly. There, we like to butcher the corpses and eat them. Including our own fallen colonists. So our meat is going to last how much longer? 1.3 days. We got 1.7 on this. There we go. So Jay did not like walking past them. We'll get a little bit of a mood hit, but then they'll recover. Like if we look at Jay, how long is the mood going to be bad? So it tells you the first one's going to expire in 9 hours, and then both of them will have expired after 10 hours. Jay's getting some rebuffs going. What schedule are you on? You're on a different schedule, and you're still... We could slide it down even more, so that it's completely opposite. So if you have any Night Owl pawns, you want to put them on this schedule, and we're just going to switch them over to that. Therapy mod. Oh my goodness, there's so many mods out there. So hysterical. Getting closer to our objective. Microelectronics, precision rifling. Once we get precision rifling, we're going to start setting up our perimeter. And we'll go ahead and do 2 versions of kill boxes. We'll do a burn box. We'll do an amphitheater too. Any good pawn? Industrious is a great pawn. Peg leg, they're bleeding out pretty poorly, so we'd have to get over to them pretty quick. But Industrious is a great pawn, a great cook. Good having 2 cooks. Got a peg leg, he doesn't need to move very far. He is bleeding out pretty quickly though, so we're gonna have to patch him out on the field. So with them drafted, you just do a right click and then attend. But I don't want him to get completely healed, because then he might get too many good ideas and stand back up. We'll patch him up in there. We're also going to turn that back into a prison. You have him wear a lab coat. Nice. Alright, so let's start the recruiting. We can give him some drugs. So his consciousness is 42, so we should be able to give him smoke leaf. Because that only drops him down 30%. There he goes. So now his down to 22%. Look at that, we're getting rice. There we are, we're impressive in there again. Psychoid is coming in, beautiful. Now, I don't think we have that researched yet. So as soon as we get this, we're going to switch over to that. And then in order to do this research, we have to do the high-tech research bench. So in the meantime, we're going to go for psychoid brewing. Right now, psychoid brewing. Boom. And now we can start building out those benches while we're working on that. Let's go ahead and move that somewhere else. And we're just going to build a couple benches right here. Already got power there. Perfect. That's going to take a lot. It's going to take 250 steel, 10 components. So we'll get 2, maybe 3. But that means we're going to move these. And we're going to start breaking these bad boys down. We're going to let them finish out Psychoid, and then we're going to push for the assault rifles. Dubs hygiene. Oh my goodness. That really, I mean, I watch people play with the bathrooms and the toilets and all that. And I'm just like, wow, completely different game. All right, let's go ahead and butcher these guys up. And then we need to get some more rice going. Get a little bit of a stockpile. And then also the hospitality mod. You know, talk about a completely different game too. Setting up a hotel area. I saw this really cool mod that made it so different factions will actually fight on your map. They just like show up on the corner and they're just going at each other. Then you can go out there and join the fight if you want, or harvest the bodies. I thought that was a pretty cool map, especially like if you get a tile that's on a road. I would think that that would be more logical, that they would be passing through your area. So for October, for Halloween, we're going to be playing the Zombieland mod. I haven't done that one before, so I'm looking forward to that. We got into a fight. Let's see what the reason was. Cook flagrantly disrespected Build's face and drove Build into a rage. He began to fight. It's understandable, right? So, got our doctor and our medical on, sending them up. And we haven't even started recruiting. My bad, Tim. We'll get someone in there to recruit you. We'll go ahead and break that one down too. And then we're going to make sure they're on bed rest 4. They are. So they're going to research before they go to bed rest, which is perfect. Oh, we didn't get to butchering those. Look at that. Rough. That social fight cost us that. All right. So we're going to allow rotten because we don't want rotten there. Perfect. All right, now we take that rotten off because I don't want them bringing animals from across the map there. There's some rotten animal somewhere. We have a little bit of food. We should be okay. Rice is coming up. We may need to go out and do some more hunting. We'll see. Fire. Perfect. And ours. We could have used that leather. It's unfortunate. That leather would have gotten us some more gear. Squirrels. That's a lot of squirrels. Stay inside. And so this is something you could do, like if you get really big animals coming after you, you can just go close this door. Then get back. Set our animal to be inside. Set everyone to be inside. And now it's just a mode of squirrels. Now I do have a mod on called Camera Plus, but these are all mad here. I've got a mod on that makes it so that by default, they don't change the color of them. That's the unfortunate thing. You have to go in here and you have to change it to show manhunters. And now when I look at my map, I'm going to see red on the map. I love Camera Plus. That's the one downfall on it. Having to go in and make that change each time. But now I can just see that those are the ones that are going to be manhunters. Other than that, it's hard to play this game without it, because it makes it so you can scroll out further, makes it so you can zoom in way closer. And for some reason, it just makes it feel so much smoother. Alright, now we do precision rifling. Now, one way I can capitalize on us having 3 benches only that they can research on is by setting 3 pawns on that schedule. And I'm just going to put some random pawns there. Oh, we already had them on it. Kind of. No, they were on a biphasic. We'll go back to regular schedule. So now we've got 3 on one schedule, 3 on the other, so that they can research when the other one's not researching. And then we're going to set our bills to now get Psychoid going. And we're going to do forever. We are going to set this to be to Dr. Cook, because we don't want someone else butting in there, preventing them from cooking. But we'll get a second one going, second cooking station at some point. And we need a spot for the drugs, so we're going to build a shelf right there. We're going to set that to be critical. And we're going to set Psychoid there, only Psychoid. There, now they don't have to travel. Squirrel still out there? One little squirrel left, so let's go shoot it. Oh, there's one right there, but that one's not Manhunter anymore, it's just that one. Good job, guys. Alright. Unrestricted. And you can always check wildlife, too. Inside here, it would have shown that they were manhunters. But we also need to go and open up this door now. We want the raiders to come through. If that door is locked, they're going to just bang on something instead of running through our kill tunnel. Yeah, I don't know the colony manager redo. I haven't used that one. Resistance going down slowly. Keep them happy with drugs. And we're going to suspend that because they still have a tolerance. We don't want them to become addicts. Hunting, slaughtering, logging, foraging, and mining. How is that different than right now? Don't you manage them right now? Or is that the one where you can like dive into it and like fine tune things? Like with their planting. So if you look at their work, if you hover over it, so in grow, they'll do the things at the top there first. Harvest crops, then plant seed, then replant trees, then sow crop. There's a mod out there that makes it so you can configure each one of those and prioritize them. Got it. We're just speeding along. We're almost to those assault rifles. Now, the thing to start thinking about is when we make assault rifles, they're going to take 7 components. And something like 70 steel. So steel's right here. Components are nearby too. So let's... I think we have a miner. We do. We'll get them mining. We are getting a little low on power, so let's turn that off. Turn the air conditioners off. Anything else? We could build a second one. That's what we'll do. We're gonna reshape this. And we're gonna plant some rice right in here. Precision rifling. So next, back to Devil Strand. And we're gonna get rifles going. Ooh, we don't even have a crafter that can do it yet. Jay, we gotta get you crafting. Jay, do you do anything else? Yeah, we're gonna have Jay do it. Yo, Black Sapphire, welcome in. Well, that was underwhelming. We got there without having a crafter. I think Tim is actually... Nope, he was a cook. So, we're gonna start hunting. We want to start getting some material. Also gonna raise our shooting levels up. And we're gonna set everyone to 3, so they do it before research. We're researching right now for Devil Strand. There goes Jay. Get that crafting up, buddy. Yeah, we got the Taylor bench going. We've got the dusters set up there. Devil Strand will be a ways coming, but we will get there eventually. Devil Strand. All right, next, plate armor. So we're going to start planting Devil Strand because that'll take a while. Oh, you know, never mind. We are on a fall. We are in fall, and it's going to get cold. So we got to start planting Devil Strand in the spring. Exactly. Nice shooting, Jay. Get that turkey. Yeah, they do. Which will eventually head towards geothermal, just not yet. Next is black armor. Take out a horse. That bunny. What's Tim doing? Tim probably needs a hit. Go for it, Tim. We might be... Oh, no, we have 3 left. Are we crafting? We have a bunch of. We haven't even set that up. So we got to go production, crafting spot. Smoke leaf, do forever. So I do both the 4 and the 1 just so they go through the whole thing. And then remember, we always set our radius be lower so that in the late game it doesn't bog the performance down. Nice shooting builds. There we go, we're getting rice. We got the foods coming. Now we have an extra mouth to feed, so we're going to increase our bills by 3. Whoops, that was 4. Get him build. Tim's almost on the team. There we go, level 5. 2 more levels to go for Jay. Oh, we have a bolt action that's awful. We'll take it. Or normal. Let's see. What is that? That's 4. Grab the normal. And you can take the 4. The wind turbines. Yeah, we've got a couple coolers here. But it's cold enough outside that we don't need them on right now. We actually need to switch to heaters. So we'll put in a couple heaters. Is this guy naked? Timmy is naked. The one thing I like to do is I like to set it so that we always have 1 tribal wear on hand. Do until you have. Take the best spot, and then we'll set it right in here. New lovers, excellent. Who are the new lovers? Jay and Bill. That put them in there for us already. The masterwork, beautiful. Way to go, guys. Are you guys on the correct schedule with each other? They are. They did it. All right, he's got tribal wear, so he's happier now. Let's give him his psychite as well. We're cool people. You can hang out with us. Be cool, man. Be cool. So it's raining right now. We're actually going to hunt this boomalope. If he goes explode, then he will get put out by the rain. No, that's not a boomalope. Boom rat. My bad. Little explosion on the boom rat. Anything else close by? There's another boom rat. All right. Black armor completed. Let's start going for mortars. So they're on a timeout. I just draft them, undraft them, and they'll go right back doing what they need to do. Got him. Got him. He gone. So these muffaloes would be great for the amount of fur they give us. We just have to split them up. Because if you shoot a muffalo, anytime they take damage, there's a 10% chance that they're going to go berserk and try and attack you. So that's every single time they get hit. How you doing, Timmy? Timmy is really close to wanting to join. So I'm going to move this table back a little bit. And usually I'm pretty good about doing that from the get-go, but just didn't do it this time. We're going to build another table right there. Then we're going to get a second stove going. There's the biofuel. Go mortars. New lovers. Dr. Cook and Niklas. We'll put our best construction pawn on it once we get a little bit of wood. How you doing, Timmy? Research is going good. We are still waiting to get our assault rifles. I miscued that, so that's something to remember. You need 7 to get the assault rifles. And our best construction pawn is build. And we're still waiting on some trees to be cut. Yo, I don't go for armchairs. Again, with playing the harder difficulties, you want to keep your wealth down. And so try and minimalize. Mad horse. Alright, so this will be good target practice. So I got everyone into the house, and then I'm getting them set up so they can shoot a couple times at the horse. Oh, there's a few horse that are mad. Cool. Get you in the front. He's tough pawn, he can take it. Alright, no, go in front. One more. Now I'm going to kite this one around a little bit. Well done. What happened with Twitch? It keeps failing to send messages. Man, Twitch, get with it. Already working on double bed. Perfect. All right, Nicholas, what damage did you take? Just some hoofs. A couple of hooves. Boom. All right, so we had new lovers, Cook and Nicholas. Are they on the same schedule? They are. Perfect. Yep, comfort is good. They also give more wealth. All right, we got our dude. So let's go ahead and give him work to do. Another doctor. And a good warden. And cook. That's what you're doing. Dr. S.M. And we need to put him on a schedule. We can go ahead and make a... Maybe we can't make a mace from here. I'll just keep using the knife. Fine. Oh, we're making our first assault rifle. How exciting. This is excellent. All right, put him on getting... This is attacking. So when they get attacked, what do? Do they get attacked or run away or nothing? And go ahead and carry around 3 of those. Doctor, carry 3 of those. Good. Tim, let's get you a weapon. No, I don't let any of them self-tend. Unless I don't have multiple doctors. Because they don't do as good a job as tending themselves as someone else tending them. If I need it in combat, then I will manually change it and do it. Yeah, each situation warrants a different reaction. And so absolutely, there's some times where we're in combat and I'm kiting around and I'll send one off and I'll tell them to go tend themselves. But generally, I want to have control over that. If they're in combat, though, they're not really tending themselves while they're in combat, so it's while you're sending them away. So, like, when you're getting later in the game, when you're getting 100 to 300 pawns that are attacking you, there's not a whole lot of time for them to just tend themselves. My playstyle in that situation is to try and not get hit. And it's using the kiting. So in the later games, my melee pawns are a lot less useful. I typically use the melee pawns, I put shield belts on them, and I use them as decoys. Alright, we're gonna set our assault rifle pile right here in the center of the room. Critical. Best shooter gets that. Christy, welcome in. Yeah, no mods. Very, very limited mods. This run is, I think we're using 4 or 5 mods. Okay, so we got that. Let's go turret. So before we even start thinking about stuff like that, we really need to build our outer walls. And material is slate. So let's go ahead and start crafting us some slate blocks. How you doing tonight, Christy? Lower that radius. Actually, keep that up. We'll control that. You got a headache? Sorry to hear that. Hemogen packs. Yeah. I don't believe they're in the base game, though. I wish you could carry around Hemogen packs. Cold snap. Alright. Time to harvest. So we're gonna set everyone to cut. Wow, I only have one good plant person. Who's my other planter? Glass. You're cutting. Let's see, Niklas and Plant, you guys need to be working. What time is it? 1500 hours. We'll come back and adjust this when we're done. Where you at, Plant? Cotton, huh? Spoilator shit. Alright, it's not too bad. And, you know, we're not going to be growing anything for a while, so it can sit there for a little bit. One thing I like to do is I like to set a no mech. And if we set this area like that, and then we go in and we do the exact opposite, like the invert, and then we set everyone onto that, then we're golden. And same with our animal. We missed those. Get it. Now these guys are hardy, so they can stay through the cold. And then let's go ahead and get them off of that schedule. New condiment to try. Photo in the Discord. Excellent. Chili crunch. Yum. Is it spicy at all? Yes. Oh, yummy. All right, so we still got a bit of those to build out. Anyone that can decently craft is going to be crafting. A hare can just sit inside of this area for us. Oh, they're not zonable. Oh yeah, they are. Excuse me, I was looking at the wrong section for some reason. Yeah, we want them in our yard. And we need that door open. Okay, so we're gonna build out our big wall around it. I'm just gonna go on the inside of here. Not ideal, but what we're gonna do. And then we could just come out here. Let's go over a little bit more. Might be better to plan this out first. Let's plan it. This takes a total of a 6x6 around it, and we're going to use that at some point. And then let's give us a gap in there of one space. And we're going to try for triple walls around this base. We don't even need it to be that big. Something like that. With assault rifles, we want to have a kill box of about 31. Let's remove this. And then we'll design it. But from there, we're going to go out like this. Go up, 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 up and over. Up and over, up and over. Problem right there. We need to go up one more, I think. Try that again. Whoops, wrong one. This is why it's good to plan it out. So this is going to be our little amphitheater where we'll be able to have our assault rifles just kind of chilling behind some barricades, shooting at pawns that come running in right here. It'll all become apparent once we start building it out. Something like that. Is that equal distant? One more. Down there. With the snow on the ground, it makes it a little bit harder to see this plan. Okay. And then from here, we're going to have our kill box go up. So we're going to, right there, we want to go, this is going to be the front of it right here. 2, 3. Boom, so they'll just walk into it from here. No, I don't have that mod on right now. So we went light mods, so we didn't have any extra mods. But yeah, it makes me miss that mod, for sure. I like to have it extending out burn box, but then it's going to prevent us from... Let's see if we can come up with a little bit different design real quick. Yeah, when you get used to the mods, it's tough. We could do 2 separate areas. Why don't we do that? We'll do 2 separate. We'll do a burn box down here. Then we'll just show off 2 different ones. That's pretty deep. We'll go there. That's good. So this is going to be our burn box right here. Go stream some fish. Excellent. Hang out with Mr. Ben. Thanks for stopping by, Christy. We're just planning this out here. Give them 1 more row down. And then this is going to be where we drop the flames in. Okay, that looks good. We want this one here. Be triple walled. Boom. All right. Perfect. Now we know what it's going to look like, so we can start building this out. Actually, we don't need all that yet. And then I just throw a door in about every 15. We'll want one close by here. Either end of this kill box, and then one down here. Like right there. Good. I may want to have a little spot out right here. Move over one. That looks better. Alright, now they build. 20 free games from Prime Gaming you hadn't redeemed yet? Oh my goodness. And we finished gun turrets. We're just going to keep on mowing down more. While we're doing that, we're going to get some more assault rifles going. But we also need more components. If only we had unlimited time. Play all the games. Oh, we don't need them plant cutting like that. Bunny, you want to come inside? Sure, come on inside. I almost forgot about the mechs. Nice shooting. So we're gonna have them put the fires out real fast. Amelia, what's going on? Slept in the cold. It's not warm in here, huh? Close that. Open up that. Get another campfires going. Maybe we'll throw in another heater. You're gonna play one eventually. All right. So this was a good start, a great start to our third episode here. We have our first assault rifle. We're building out our compound. We're gonna build out our two different kill boxes. This is gonna be our burn box. This is gonna be our standard shooting box. These little areas is what we're gonna be standing behind. And then the enemies are gonna come in right here. So we're gonna go ahead and pause it here, and then we'll pick up again next time. Thank you guys for hanging out. And go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe again next time.